Alright, we're back. Not tons of progress. I'll show you what we're up to. Trying to get some research done also. Added a few slugs on the line. Let's see, I got this done. Got an extra hand slot. Oh, I forgot to pick this up. Oh, I was gonna do this. Make sure we need 100 maybe. Oh no, we don't need many for that. The homing rifle ammo, that'll be nice. It's really good ammo. Get this, I've never really messed with this, but we ought to. That's probably it. Let's see. I'm getting supplies here. I'm actually gonna dump these. Gotta make some of that rifle ammo. Let's see how much it takes. Set up a machine, maybe. Let's see, let's just make a little bit so we can mess with it. It's pretty fun. Especially for the bees, the flying bees, the crabs, whatever. The hatcher spawns. We'll just swirl around and go after them. Alright. Just getting a little research done. Oh, I did want to show you kind of what we're doing. I don't know if I've shown much of the plan yet. So there's our aluminum mine back there. I think we're going to build a road or train tracks or something right here. Go up there. I think this will be our refinery spot. We need to grab some coal to bring in here, though. So, we're just going to do a basic 2 to get started. I should probably make a better way to get up here. It's quite a ways up. Anyway. At the mine there, just build a ridiculous sky bridge with the blueprints, the 4x4 flats. Got a belt running to the MK3 because it's 240 line. It's not even going to use all that. We'll just pipe this in here. Not going to need a ton of water. This one needs water. What do we have coming out here? 120. Oh, so let's do 80 coming in. I think you can do like a valve. Let's see. Do something like that. I think that ought to work just like that, but could also do a valve so it's not doing any more than once we get it loaded up. 100, wait, that's coal. Yeah, 120 water out. This needs 200. So we could just put a valve on here for 80. I don't think it matters though. I think if you have it come up and around, you'll be fine. So. You need to bring power out here and out to the mine. I don't know if that's straight. I don't really care. Sure isn't. Oh, let's try to fix it a little. Is that even worse? So wonky there. Oh, because it's over too far. Let's do this. Alright. This is pretty boring, so maybe we will go. I can also set this to 80 after we get the initial fill up done. So gotta find coal. I'm pretty sure there's some back here. Out that way. Is there some closer? That's up top. Those are kind of further away. Maybe we grab this. There's our ridiculous sky bridge. How freaking is this? Oh, that's not the ones I want to use. Let's try it. There we go. 40. Just shy of 80. That's pretty tall. Okay. Could use those jump pads. I don't really mess with those much. Need to bring some power out here and just do a hyper tube cannon. That would be nice also. Okay. Yeah, why don't we just belt the coal down, like, right next to this? Where is it? Somewhere up top here. Right there. Right there. Let's see. Grab the chunky ones. Soup. We'll probably need a miner. Let's do 2, see if we can do a Mark II. Hopefully we have enough other stuff. Bring that over. I'm gonna do a little overhang here. think we only need 120 for now. Just do a Mark III, can have a little extra output. So quiet without my boombox here. Okay. That up somewhere there. Okay, 120. We can pop a shard in there if we ever want to get that amped up. We're tapping into those other ones. And we'll just stick with the Mark III since that's what we have going here. Okay. Bring this back. We'll probably adjust this whole setup as we go, but we just need to get some aluminum stuff going. Needed for a lot of stuff. Especially I'd like to get Mark V belts, and that way we can kind of finalize all designs on things. That way. Once you get Mark V belts, at least at this point, I don't know, we'll see at 1.0 if they have some other speed they had. This is quite a drop. Music returns. I need more steel beam. Let's go Mark IV. Okay. We don't need all these higher speeds. This will be the aluminum scrap coal feed. The solution, I just pipe it coming out of here. This Sloppy Alumina has 240, and this needs 240, so it's nice and easy. This needs 120 coal. It's perfect. So now we just need to get some power here. Water should be good. We'll let that fill up. Get rid of these. Just do a valve. We'll wait till we fill it up and then we can just put it at 80. Even though this shape should do it, because it's kind of fluid dynamics. And we could also just set this to 80. So, kind of need to bring power out here. Looks so sloppy. But if this isn't permanent, kind of like to put a little cleaner. Where's this line at? Nope. Okay. This is kind of boring and slow. But, we'll need to belt this aluminum out, and then, well, that's right in the way, isn't it? Maybe we'll just raise it over that. go over. Kind of clips there. Can use these, yeah, I bought some of these. I think there's an awesome shot unlock. Just double stack them. Come right over. Let's see how these look. Kinda high. It's fine. Guessing we could also do one right next to it. I'm not gonna care. That's fine. Keep them to look believable or just delete them away, because why not? Have this nice awkward shape. Okay. Well, we'll run some power out here. Let's see. Well, 360 scrap coming out. So another decision is, do I want to just move that scrap back? Usually the less you have to move, the better. I don't think these things die. Sure don't. So let's check out what we'll need. Some smelters, because we have the alternate. Pure 360. So we'll need 6 of those. Okay. And then the ingot, I guess we take that back. And we'll set a something up for transporting that. Let's see how the terrain is. My boombox also. Oh yeah. I'll dig it. Too bad it doesn't stay. Okay. That is not where we wanted to go. Not at all. That was a long drive, huh? Let's see. So yeah, we're gonna come down here. And instead of going up and around all this, we'll just follow the terrain. Come down here. Head down the hill by the criterion line here. We'll just go down this. Sky bridge over here. I don't know. Have to figure something out. And then I don't know. Figure out where we're using it all. I think we'll bring some here because we'll want to make those fuse modular frames eventually. We can just pick up the heavies here. And we could do it there. If we have some more copper. Or we can bring those bars from over there. Extras. Extra units. Guess we'll need to make all clad also. Anyway. Update you when this is a little more progressed. See about I make a very basic road blueprint. I hate trying to make roads, I'm not good enough. I'll catch up with you later. Yeah, I just wanted to show I'm getting another unlock done here. Explosive resonance application. Could get that done. It's a really way to use hard drives if you don't want to do a map and kind of have more of an in-game experience. Also, I finished this. Not that we need that at all, because we just run into that. Whatever. Also, we never built it. I don't know if we can. What am I looking for? Special? How could this be under organization? Don't have enough cable. So here's the radar tower. Boom. Power it up. And then it shows you everything around, which is pretty awesome. Limestone, a bunch of oil out here. Yeah, we got that other one right next to this. We may use that soon. It shows them as spider cats. Oh, it shows all the different varieties. 204 slugs in here. Oh my. Bunch of nodes out here. Wow. It's up here. Anyway, just wanted to show that. There's those two Caterium there. The geyser. One we're not tapped into. Here's the one. Two we're using. So, pretty cool. You could kind of set up a network of these and then as you go around see how much power if they use any. 30 megawatts, not terrible. How are we doing on power? We got our geothermals now, so we're getting these wavy various production, but that's fine. We're above where we need to be, and this doesn't look like it's even been dipped into. So, just wanted to show you this. It's also kind of a nice, I want to build a good high tower just in one button. Good place to climb and get a look out. It's like a 2-stage. Forget how you get up there. There's probably a way you're supposed to. Oh, right there. Oh. Let's see if we can get to the top. That's pretty cool. You can probably see from here our tower out there. I'd kind of like to build a train line. Maybe we'll think about building trains. From there around, going up to the alumina, start using it to branch off and get other stuff. I also picked up coupons from the sink. I was thinking of buying these road. Gosh, we're losing crazy frames. These to use for road patterns, but I might just do a train. Just do a basic train. Can't afford that. Just dump these in here. Put our coffee cup in there. I did get an extra hand slot, but should grab 50 more of those. Oh, another thing we never did. Let's try out our new ammo. So it's got the black magazine instead of orange. Let's see if we can find something. It's got this crazy wide kind of scope area. But that's fine. It's actually a good thing for this. Let's see if we can run into something here soon. There's a slug. sound scared me. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Just tracks right to him. It's freaking awesome. Okay. We might set up a little temp constructor to make some of this. Be kind of nice to have some when we go out next. So. Yeah, I'm obviously getting distracted again. That's how I like to play. About to kill him? No. Look at that though. The tracking is nice. This song freaks me out. It's coming at me. The baby's coming? Here's the other one. Yeah, so pretty sick ammo. Anyway, I'll try to get back on track. See you later. Oh wow. So I got these pulse nobelisks unlocked. I take crystal oscillators and 5 nobelisks. Yeah, these things look strong. Watch this. Wasn't as crazy as the last one. They seem pretty good. Like a nice like clear out. Let's try to stick one on. Did they kill it or they just set him flying? It's not as good for killing. Yeah, okay, it's good for clearing stuff maybe. It's funny. Alright, just showing that. So we made it basic, real stupid, just train blueprint with 4 rails. So I think we're just gonna try to straight shot something through here. Right down that way. Up to here. So let's see when we've made progress. Alright, yeah. Distract. See you later. Alright, we're back. We haven't done a ton. We're back at the, this is a different day. Back at the Blueprint Designer. This one I had made is terrible. It's not what I want for the train. So what I'm going to do, what I did is just built this, these rounds and then the quarter pipe extension, whatever, outer corner pipe. Just had 4 of those, and then I built a 1 meter. And it was kind of digging in, so then we had to build one above it. And then that's what this is, just a few 1 meters above it. And then I think we'll try to use this plan. Maybe just kind of set these up every here and there. And then we can, I think you can span, I forget how far, you can span a ways without any solid base for them. So I think we'll do that. Pretty simple. I could go a little more elaborate if I wanted, but I think this is what we'll do for now. And then just, you know, I may even do a little half sun here just to give it some extra space to stand on. Do we like that? Might be good. So let's do that on the other side. So I did get a train station built out there by the aluminum plant. What the heck? Am I on the wrong thing? Oh, these are going the opposite way. Let's try to have them consistent like the other side. There we go. And that one's still backwards. Okay. So I think we'll do this for now. Then I can just put these blueprints up over here and there, and I think we'll make a bottom tall beam that I can just run into the ground from there too. So this one we're just gonna get rid of. I don't know if I can delete it here. There we go. We'll add this one. And we're gonna call it train. We'll use the train. Oh, I can't even see it. Let's use the locomotive. Locomotive. Would kind of like to get standard color set, but we haven't saved anything yet. So whatever. We'll say train grain. That way I can just select it when we make other stuff like this. Train top up pillar. Train rails. Okay. We're gonna save that. That's where we want it. So we're saved. Could clear it. Let's just do this, so. Whew, sneezing. The one other thing I want to do, and we'll probably just use the tall ones for that. These autosaves just feel like everything's falling, freezing so hard. We're gonna do vertical. How tall can I go? 8. So I think we'll just do this. That's not the way I wanted it. Anyway, I'll cut back later. I'll show you what I'm working on up there, and we'll try to progress on this. I don't really need a train to do this. Trains are good for long distance or large amounts of stuff. But, we haven't done any trucks or tractors or anything. We might as well get some vehicles going, make the place feel a little more alive. Okay, so then we can save this giant column here. It will do something like that. Train column, train pillar. Let's do that. Let's move it in here. Okay. Saved. Clear it. And let's do a quick little test. That pillar should be able to sink into the ground. So say we wanted let's get our train, top a pillar, put this up wherever. And then what we can do is delete around it. And then instead of just having a bunch of these, we'll have them spaced out like the next one could be, you know, out there somewhere, whatever. We'll just connect the rails. And then to get a little believability, we can use these. It should lock right on the bottom, and it doesn't matter. If they go into the ground, they should be fine just sinking in there. And there you go. Nothing fancy. We could do lights, we could do rails, we could do a bunch of other stuff, but I don't really care much at the time being. I just want to mess with the getting an initial train line going, so that's the design we'll use. And let's go check on what we have out here so far. The other nice thing about trains is it brings the power out. So instead of dragging lines out there. We'll just kind of bring it with us as we go. Why is that machine red? Oh, it's not set up to be on. That's right. Oh, we're not going to make it far enough. So we're going to come through here. A little bit of a rise. I don't know if I'm locked in on this design, but it's probably pretty close to what we want. It's going to need to come over this direction a bit. This will be the input line, incoming line. It's a little janky here. We'll try to fix that in a bit. Coming here. I got two freight platforms. I don't know if we'll need both. We'll name this. That didn't save. How do I save? Nope. I don't know. I feel like an idiot right now. What about that? There we go. Was it spelled wrong? That's the next question. There's a couple 1 meter ramps out here. I'll probably delete a bunch of this. This has a bit of a rise because I just brought these pillars off the one that's already risen up. We'll just delete some of those out. I'm just gonna get us into a in and out line here. And then, I'm not sure, we kind of need to go that way. We might also want to do some, let's see here. We're gonna have to start angling stuff a bit. I don't know, how far is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do another 5. I really want to go down this way more, but let's just test stuff out here. Let's try our new thing. Should hotkey the rails here. See if we can stretch that. We select the right item. Okay. So that works. We could do this. And use our pillar. The other rail line. So, I'm not sure if we're going to kind of have to figure out where we want all this to go, but it's kind of the general idea, something like that. I don't even know where I'm taking this, honestly. Just back to the base area somewhere. We're going to have to start planning out a little better on some of this stuff. So, anyway, just wanted to check in, show you that, what we're up to. Work on getting that all the way back. See if we can make. We need some stuff. I think when you change the name, the sign updates here too. Nice. Is there another I there? Aluminum. No, there's only one I. Aluminum. I don't know. Okay. Please correct my bad spelling. Okay, there we go. So, we'll utilize this because the trains bring power, and then I'll probably just pull off of this up to there somewhere, and then take it out to the mines. So, here's our progress check-in. When I stop back, hopefully we get this a destination for this. So, I'll see you later. Popping back in for a quick second. It's barely been any time. I just came down from there. The squareness of this is kind of bothering me, so what we're doing is I press H. We're going to center this half foundation and then use these little 1 meter rounded corner ones. Let's check that out. Yeah, I like that better. It's a little more aesthetically pleasing, a little less boxy. So anyway, just thought I'd show you that real quick. We're going to save this and override it. Perfect. Alright, I'll get back to the trains. We'll see you. Alright, quick update on the train network. We got it coming back to our kind of headquarter base. Set it up to come in here for now for the aluminum ingots. So I don't know. I think we're going to try to start building this out a bit. Not sure what exactly we'll have here, but... And then this train is not perfect by any means. I'm not great at setting these up, but... Let's see. I'm ready to make one. I don't know how much we want to do on all this. But we got 2 cars for now, 1 locomotive. I don't need the cars on it. I'm just driving around to test it out, but let's see. See how it goes. I feel like it's going to be kind of a bumpy, jerky ride, but I was trying to use these platforms. A few of them I kind of had to rearrange stuff. It might be tight, like right there. A little worried we might have collisions if we have more than one running against each other here. I'm trying to fix some spots, but it's still seeing others. But here's where we go, kind of around there. Here, this is a funky little spot. Issues. Same with this. So I think there's a lot of potential problems if we have more than one, and then this is kind of awkward, zigzagging around. So I don't know. Issues with it being too steep in spots. Out here, I kind of bowed it out. Might be too close together there. I don't know. I'm not going to care too much for the time being. We're just going to... So, nice way to get us up here. Now that that's hooked in, we'll have to hook up these outputs to collect stuff. But, what the heck? Is it lower? I'm just seeing things. Anyway, we'll finish hooking this up. We can pull the power off here now, which is awesome. So now we can start hooking everything in. I might delete that. Let's go to this side. We can hook up our aluminum refineries, but we need to get the mines going first, so. Oh, and we're losing frames while it's saving. So by no means a perfect or great system, but we're gonna use it for now. Like, this is a problem. Yep, just wanted to show you what I've been doing. So we're gonna drag the power out, get the aluminum and the coal powered on, hook in these two, then we'll start bringing it back. I don't even know if I have the smelters for ingot set up yet. I don't think we do. We just have aluminum scrap, so. It's another thing to work on, but wanted to show the initial train line being done, so. Kind of redid some of this. It looks so bad. Not great now, but whatever. Anyway, catch up with you when we make some progress here. See you then. Alright, checking back in here. We made a smelter arrangement. The last one we had was just kind of on the ground. So I used the machines lifted blank setup I have, and then popped 4 smelters and all the belt work and stuff. We got 6 running here. We have 60 alumina scrap in each. Times 6 is 360. We use it all. We get half of that in ingots coming out. I don't know if it was the best setup, but we just kind of have the space here. I plopped another and deleted those second 2 out, so we have 6. And here's the belt coming out. Kind of goes to the side. Up this lift. Up this lift, and then we got a container before. I don't know if I needed these 2 freight platforms here, but I don't know. We're not sure what we're doing quite yet, so. And then we will get the train, bringing it back. We're gonna have power issues soon. Like right now, we're pushing it. I haven't really dipped in here that I've noticed, but we're definitely riding on the line of power max out right now. But anyway, first step for getting some aluminum going. We'll make these into casings and the alclad sheets. I guess we could have done some of that here, but I don't know. Not too sure what we're doing yet. And then we could also let's see, how do we do this? Q, edit timetable. Oh, you know what we need to do is we need to set these. So you gotta set these to the right thing. So this is fine on load, but we're gonna need to set the base one to unload, so I'm gonna go do that, test this out, see if it works. I just realized I've had this goal, episode 14 goal. We've already done episode 14. It wasn't super productive. We'll call this episode 15, and we're probably gonna wrap it up soon once we make sure we get this back to base, and then we'll come back later and figure out what we're making. I also need to determine if we want to make the sheets and casing there, or bring this ingots all back to base and then make it here. I'm thinking we'll bring it back to base. Usually it's better to refine it down and produce the thing with less items, but I don't know. This railway is so it's a little awkward, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't care, it'll get the job done. It's also nice just to be able to get out there. This will be good once we start building out railway like further out, venture further out. So here's what we have so far. So what we need to do is set these to unload. With that done, we ought to be able to set this up now. Edit timetable. Go alumina to Slug ink. Let's just see if that works. Turn on self-driving. So with them set up, that ought to work. So now I don't even have to drive anymore. I don't really need these 2 freight cars, but with the arrangement I have back at the aluminum setup, we are spaced out where the ingots are all going in the second one back, so I do kind of need it for that. You have to have everything lined up right for it to go in there, so. This is nice though, it's nice having some auto driving. You can just look around our world here. We're really gonna have to start making some actual buildings and cleaning stuff up, but I don't know. We'll see what we do here. I'm probably gonna focus on pushing through some of these milestones just to unlock some stuff. And then we really should start planning a turbo fuel plant. I don't know if we'll use the same train to bring out compacted coal or what our plan is, but we shall see. Self-driving on the trains are nice, it's fun. So let's see how we do here. See how long it takes to load it up. so it's only doing that one. Boombox out there. There's a purple slug on one of these balloon mushroom flower plant things, whatever they are. I saw it when I was up in the air. I'm gonna have to go back and get it. This does take a moment. I think you can check on the stations and it'll tell you how long it takes. Gives a little beep. And off we go. Our container back there. Our vacant empty slot in between. So, this is a fun start just to get it going. We'll probably want to come back and make this a lot better sometime. It's just kind of crazy. You can also do a single line or not have an engine on both sides. But I like this entrance with the waterfall. It's pretty nice. Okay. Do we have enough? Oh, yeah, we do. Let's see this unload. Probably gonna jump out here. Got our aluminum ingots. Back to the base. Then I guess we'll set up production here somewhere. I might start making some more like levels here. Make some different floors. Beep. Let's look at this. Incoming transfer rate, 10 a minute. That'll probably update after it does that first load. But here we go. Oh, these are just going straight back. Okay, so our next project will be making some stuff here. What do we need? We're gonna need that. Make alclad sheets. Which I'm wondering, we might pull the copper from there, the extra ingots we have. I don't know. And let's make aluminum casing. Okay. And I'm just doing that because I got to get off and I want a reminder. So I don't know if we'll set these up now and include it in episode 15 or do it off camera or do it on the next one, but we'll see. We'll probably build something around here for that. Maybe we'll build like a floor up here somewhere that's above these. Kind of put some machines off that direction. So, anyway, catch you later. Starting to come together a bit. I'd like to build this base out more and really have some stuff going on here, so the production of this can be a start. We'll see you later. Okay, we're back. We have production set up. Nothing very elaborate. We have 2 constructors. Actually have these running like one machine. They're both 50% underclocked. So that'll use up 90 ingots, and then we have 180 total, so these are 30 apiece on the all-clad. 30, 30, 30. So that uses the other 180. And this is essentially the same as just a single constructor. That's pretty much it. It is some kind of sloppy, nasty belt work down here that I'm not proud of, but it works. We did end up just belting the copper ingots directly. We have them running along the front. I don't know if we'll want to keep this permanently, but we've got this running up there, it goes there, this runs that way, and it's not too far from here over to the copper mine. We're pulling them off that level that's making copper sheets and has 200 ingots extra on the line, so I could have done tinier belts, but we did MK4 on most of this. Did we ever hook? We didn't hook this up yet. That's what we were waiting to do. Hopefully it all works. So, can dump some of this copper in there. Yeah, nothing great, nothing long term. Probably we'll want to adjust this later, but it'll get the job done. I actually didn't check. I'm wondering if this is too short for the train. That should be fine, right? Okay, that fits. So, train still fits. Copper just getting belted over. I could have separated these out, but for this space here, it just kind of was better to fit these smushed in there. I want to keep this line here as like the front of the building, so maybe we'll extend on it later, but I'm kind of just going to work around all these natural elements like this. Luckily this is pretty jammed for two constructors or assemblers here, but we just deleted off half of the blueprint essentially. To have one there, we could probably clean that up also. Might not be a bad idea. I think when we redo some aesthetic stuff, we'll clean these poles up to like run all the way instead of every couple machines. We'll see how that goes. Let's do this though. Tidy it up a little. What I mean by that is I'll delete these in between type 1s and just kind of bridge the gap on the top. I don't really care though. We're messing with aesthetics later. We're too lazy to super get into it, so. I just got 2 containers on both of these so we can stack some up. So I forget what I need for the milestones, but that'll probably be what I do next is just punch through those as I get these parts, and then we'll go back and start adding more later, so. We'll probably see it when I'm getting some milestones done. I'd like to get an easy way to get up to the roof here, because it's a pain. There's nothing I have set up to. I'm kind of climbing like this arch and jumping around. It's not a good setup. If I could maybe do just like a hyper tube straight up, that might be nice. So. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Alright, got a quick pop in. I went and chopped up those big blue mushrooms underneath one of the bases. There's a little cave there right nearby. And we made a bunch of fabric. Went and grabbed some more of this, polymer resin. So we're gonna get the synthetic fabric on. And then we also made a gas mask a while ago. So we can put that on. And we have some filters. I think we need all of these for one of these. So I really want to get this done next, which I keep forgetting to grab reinforced plate when I'm back over there. So I'm going to do that. Get some of this on downstairs. This is why I'm making gas masks. We'll need to get radio control unit production set up, so that's something to think about. I do have an alternate there. We need aluminum casings for that. This is one I kind of want to push towards because this is nice to get the hover bag. It's good for like just designing when you like want to float in the air in one spot. So we'll push for that here soon. Anyway, wanted to show that rubber unlocking. I'm thinking I might tap into that other node. Right here. It's still accessible because this is underneath and the fuel generators are on top. So what I may do is tap into that, do the same kind of exact setup we have over here, make it polymer resin and fuel, add some generators, and then I may turn all the polymer resin into plastic, so we actually have some being made in the background. But anyway, that's a side thought. I'm gonna punch through these milestones here. We did get this done, and we're just gonna push through milestones. We're just gonna get the tier 7 And we'll probably start fresh episode for the next stuff, and may do things in between. So, been piling up some junk here. Look at these motors. All right, I'll see you when I start getting things ready here. I'll just pop in and out as we get these done. And then yeah, tier 8 is a lot more advanced. We might wait on this stuff a little bit. So, talk to you later. All right. Hasn't been long at all. We went and grabbed some stuff. We get the best belts we can currently get. K5, which gives us
Milestone
780.
Improved conveyor belts and lifts can now be constructed.
That will be nice. Watch it fly off. Cool. Okay, I think next we do hover pack. See you then. Oh, apparently that was a super fast one. I literally had just stopped recording and grabbed a couple things here and it's already back, so. Let's get the next one going. Hover pack time. Need a few more motors. Luckily we have some right there. Okay, let's see.
Milestone reached. The hover pack enables aerial overview
This
of
one
all
will be a little
powered
longer, 5
factories,
minutes.
as well as easy transport
See you then.
across multi-level buildings.
Oh, sounds like the ship's coming back. We made a hover pack, grabbed a few things. So just pop that on. It does take over jetpack. I don't like it for like traveling, but it's good for building. It's nice to just hover somewhere. Anyway, let's get this next one done. Get a hazmat suit unlock. And then I was looking at the next one.
Milestone reached. With the new hazmat suit and iodine-infused filters, you will be protected against uranium-based radiation.
I don't know what time of day it is, but it's kind of cool. Oh, up. So, did redo this pad all concrete around there. Yeah, I'm really getting to the stage where I need to clean stuff up and make it look better. It's gonna drive me nuts, but so we do need radio control units. You can double tap C when you're hovering. That'll let you fall, same like a parachute. So this is something I'd like to get a factory for. I don't know if we use standard or alt, but I'd kind of rather get a factory than hand hammer all these out. So we're gonna need one anyway. We're gonna need a factory for these. We still never made high-speed connectors, and then once we get this unlocked, we'll want to get, well, both of these going pretty soon. But anyway, some stuff to work on, and then I think I'm just gonna wait on all this stuff a bit till we really flush out a lot more production. This is a little ways off still. So anyway, let's get the... I'm going to try to figure these out. I may hand hammer them just to get the milestone done, but I should figure out a production setup for that. Talk to you later. Alright, the pod thing's coming back in. I did not mean to go in there. We did also add just a simple regular hypertube to get from this floor down here up here easy. And then I'm not going to hand hammer these radio control units. We are putting them in here. Doing a temp setup. Max overclock just to speed this along. Got 8. We need 50. So what do we have total? 18. I'll check in when those are ready and see you soon. Okay, I thought I was recording earlier and it wasn't. We let this keep making radio control units. We got that milestone done, so we are all done with tier 7. Got this one done. Unlock battery, supercomputer we already had. Drones, and then the first, the assembly director unit, the first space part in this phase. So, did a little planning. Here's kind of a tracker for me. Power is pretty much the next thing we need. I have a... Oh, I did find a hard drive at a spot like right down here. We already have the other one of this that's non-packaged, so that's not super helpful. Which we are actually going to use here. I'll show in a second. So we'll get the turbo fuel power plant going first. That's going to be up here off this node. We'll have a lot of water to use. We'll have the oil. We are going to have to bring sulfur in. I'm wondering if I'll take it off here and add it on the train, or what we're going to do. We have this mine we haven't tapped. We should look around here too, see if there's others. But use that node. After that gets done, these are the factories, kind of in the order I want to get them going. So there you go. Once we get the first space part, that's when I think I'm going to stop and really do a actual aesthetic focus. Then I'm looking at recipes, so we did unlock prior on the refinery. So here's regular turbo fuel. Use compacted coal. I've got alternate, which uses, instead of fuel, it uses the heavy oil residue directly, so you don't have to make fuel. We're not going to be using either of these. We're going to be using the blender, which we got finally. And we've got a couple good alternates here that are going to make this turbo fuel power plant awesome. So on the first bit of things, we'll get the crude oil. We're going to use this alternate, the same one we're using at that other fuel station right now. It makes the polymer resin. So we're going to use the crude to get directly into heavy oil on refineries. We'll turn that heavy oil here into fuel, adding water, making diluted fuel. We're going to need more heavy oil to make petroleum coke, same like we are down at the the circuit board place. Where is that? Petroleum coke right there. So we'll be doing some of that. Also need to bring in sulfur, water. So then we'll make diluted fuel, heavy oil residue, and water. And then we're going to make the turbo blend fuel is what we're going to make for turbo fuel. This, we'll use the diluted fuel here. We'll have some extra HOR right there. We'll bring in some sulfur and use the petroleum coke we're making on site off of some of the heavy oil residues. So that's pretty much the plan. This makes 45 a minute. I don't know how much. We'll have to do all the math and see what we can do. I think if we train in enough sulfur, we should be fine. We'll see what limits us. 45 a minute is a lot of turbo fuel because turbo fuel is... Oh, we can't see it on here. It uses 4, whereas a regular fuel would use 12 a minute, I think. 12 or 14, I forget what it is. But turbo fuel only uses 4, so that's a lot. That's enough off of one blender running that. If we have it at 100%, that's enough for 11. Would be 44, and so a little extra. So this is going to be a huge project getting this going. We're probably going to end up using, like, I don't know, tons of fuel generators. So we have the machines for those parts being made. They're not going to need any of this stuff really. So power is the focus. Let's see how we're doing. Current condition where the problem is the production's floating around with those geothermals, but if we go to the lows, it's like 4,500. So we're about 500 over, but if everything starts running, we're definitely in trouble. So, really expand power. That'll give us a ton if we set this out right. It's going to be a big bit of work. We'll have to train in that sulfur. The rest will just be on site. It's going to be on this node. I think we might build it out over here. Maybe on both sides of the water. We'll have to bring that water in. So, that's probably going to be at least an episode by itself. So, I'll catch you on that. We'll make that the next focus. Those other factories can wait. If we start building them out, we might run into power trouble right then. So, I'd rather give it some time. And our nice pure node here we'll build off. Yep. Which we can get 600 at triple overclocking. So we have 600 pipes to make that work. And I kind of just got to determine the area here where we want it. I could have it like with this in the middle. I could have this on the end, sort of all out here maybe. I don't know. So we'll build up some big platforms. I might build up, might use some of these. Kind of a nice industrial look. It's good for like refineries and an oil station, an oil rig here. Fuel platform. You can put foundations inside them too. Let's see. Oh, not like that. I think it was just on it. Let's see if that'll do it. So you can use these to just make some nice platform edge and then actually have a solid surface up there. Could do the glass frames here too. It's kind of cool. Yep. All right. Rambling on. We'll catch you next time when we build a turbo foo here and start making plans for the rest of the factories mentioned. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in episode 16.